What is up, my rockin' warriors? How are we doing? Anyway, as you can see, but we have a rockin' warrior anyway, to give a big shout out for their birthday, which will be on Tuesday, I believe. I don't know. I'm not best with the numbers. I'm only good at fighting. Let's have a look, shall we?
And the other, seemingly consumed by an abyss, the very essence of the devil. With Goku in a cold stare commenting, "I've had enough of this. I can't keep letting those two run off into the sunset, getting stronger and stronger, while I stay the same. And I definitely can't let Vegeta lose himself to that darkness within again." While amidst this tension, there would be a subtle shift in the air when we would look to the
Yikes.
the Lucif-controlled Vegeta, wearing a grin that seemed to hide a universe of malice, would just then giggle. "This Saiyan Dai, what a fascinating creature. Near unlimited skeletons in his closet. Maybe this is the perfect vessel after all." But Goku, hearing this, would then glance towards Vegeta.
Yikes!
Taking in the menacing aura surrounding him, he would comment with an air of grave concern. "That power from Vegeta, it's ridiculous. He's gone past Vegeto. If he transforms one more time, I feel like we'll lose him completely." Vegeta, however,
Just chuckling.
his grin broadening, casting an even more sinister shadow over his features, would then turn his gaze towards Goku, his eyes filled with mockery, and without missing a beat, he would comment, "Well, would you look at that? That other Saiyan has impressively and almost effortlessly tapped into your second stage of Seraphim. How truly embarrassing for you, Dai. I distinctly recall you claiming this profound technique was an exclusive knowledge only you could impart. Typical younger brother, ceaselessly attempting to dazzle me with falsehoods and tall tales. Silence!" The atmosphere, however, would palpably shift with Dai's exclamation in response. As the moments passed, it would become apparent that Dai, usually always so composed, would begin to lose that very reputation. The mockery and derision evident in Vegeta's voice, the taunts, and the unsaid implications seemed to sting deeper than expected. As he would then wrestle with his emotions, Dai's eyes, sharp and discerning, would fall on Vegeta's physique, lingering particularly on a distinct mark before he would let out, "That symbol on your chest. Never, not in my wildest imaginations, nor my darkest nightmares spanning a millennia, did I think I would be faced with its haunting presence once more. Now it begins. The timer till your return is officially in its final hour, Lucif. So be it." "What? Final hour?" The God-Killer's demeanor
Final hour?
would change sharply at the unexpected revelation from Dai, the weight of his words pressing heavily on him, causing his teeth to grit in a mix of anxiety and anger. His voice, a mix of confusion and rising concern, echoed as he fired back, questioning, "So what's happening then? First I was the ticking time bomb, now Vegeta is? What's going on? Surely two Lucifs can't be created, right?" Ticking time bomb, eh? Amidst the chaos and other warriors, though, Lucifer Vegeta would stand at a stark contrast. His demeanor emanating an eerie calm. Slowly and deliberately, he would raise his hand in front of his face, and in the chilling silence, his voice, dripped with a mix of mockery and nostalgia, would then articulate, "Why must you find the worst way possible to describe my release, dear brother? There was a time I would have thought our long-awaited family reunion would be a beautiful moment, a once-in-a-lifetime occasion, like being struck by lightning." As suddenly, Vegeta would then close his fist tightly in front of his face, instantly causing Dai's attention to sharply shift upwards, an instinctive reaction to the subtle shifts he would sense. Casting his gaze upon the sky, he would notice the dramatic transformation. Previously calm and serene, the clouds would begin to congregate and darken ominously. The ambience would transition swiftly, and a growing rumble of thunder would begin echoing, hinting at the tumultuous events set to unfold. And in a shocking twist, seemingly conjured from the very void of the sky, a titanic bolt of inky black lightning would lunge from the heavens, its singular malicious intent to strike down Dai. But relying on his heightened seraphim reflexes, the Grand Priest would expertly sidestep the electric menace, barely avoiding its lethal touch. The land where it struck would bear its destructive wrath instead, leaving a singed mark in its presence. More of this! As Dai, looking back, would scarcely have a moment to process before sensing the imminent danger of successive bolts, as behind him a volley of electric spears would be revealed, all menacingly converging onto his precise location. But as expected, showcasing the pinnacle of angelic ability and grace, Dai would weave and dart through the barrage. His movements would be so swift and fluid that multiple after-images would pepper the battlefield, confounding any observer. However, amidst the relentless one particular bolt would stand out, its descent noticeably swifter and far more ferocious. Thought this would catch me off guard? Fool! But even this enhanced bolt wouldn't deter Dai. With a breathtaking display of speed and precision, he'd narrowly evade its searing touch. The ground, mere inches from his feet, violently marking its wrathful landing. Who's the fool now? But unbelievably, in a shock turn of events, the mysterious black lightning bolt would reveal itself slowly to be none other than Vegeta disguised. his grin wide as he etches closer and closer to die. You get away from...
Yikes!
Could be said. With a violent thrust of his foot, Lucifer Vegeta would slam his foot straight into the stomach of Dai, paralyzing him in pain as he instantly spits out blood on impact. Get away from what, Dai? As Vegeta would continue forward, his arm tensed, prepped for the next move, leaving a brief pause as the tension would build until... This reunion has only just begun! And with Lucifer Vegeta at the top of his voice, the world seemed to narrow to this pivotal moment. Every sound and every whisper would be over...
You know, sounds good to me. Welcome for the second